Oh, look here, you can see my cat's anus. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put a blur there. Sorry, I'll just put him here. Sorry. PG here, okay? PG-13 here, because I curse a lot. This video is for perfectionists that that feel a lot of pressure, feel a lot of anxiety, feel a lot of depression sometimes. They always have to prove something, whether you're successful or not successful or whatever, it doesn't matter, but you just keep doing and doing and doing because you think that validates who you are. That's me. It's because of things in my head, right? It's like, I feel like if I'm not doing enough, I'm not enough, right? I know you feel that way too, or else you wouldn't be here. I think we need to find it in ourselves that we are enough just as we are. I know, like, if your parents screwed you over, which all parents usually do because they don't feel like enough either, so it's just generational trauma. You know, you grow up not feeling enough because they didn't know how to feel enough, so they didn't know how to teach you how to feel enough. I guess I'm saying that we have to start believing. Even though we don't believe it, we have to start telling ourselves that we are enough just as we are. We do not have to prove all the time. We do not have to prove anything. We are lovely human beings that are trying our best. And yes, if there's mistakes and misbehaviors that we need to rectify, I hope we do it with grace. And this is one of those things where it's like a misbehavior. Like, it's something, it's not technically bad. It's not like I'm doing anything wrong, but I know it's not helping my life. I know it's not good for my mental health. It's like the backwards law, kind of. Is that the backwards law? The more you do to prove yourself, the more you actually don't believe that you're worthy. It's the same with feeling superior. So the more superior you feel of other people, it's because you want to feel superior because you feel inferior. That's really where it comes from. If you feel like you're trying to feel superior, it's your ego. And honestly, every soul, everything is equal and different. That's what I'm trying to believe. And the fact that you want or need that validation means you do feel sad inside. You don't feel like you're enough. And that's the same with trying to do all the time. It's because the more you try to prove yourself, the more you feel like you have something you need to prove all the time. The more you don't feel like you're enough. It's all the same. Mules versus horses. I think it's a funny tip because horses look so beautiful. They're like the star, right, animal, whatever. They're like shiny, whatever. They even have unicorns and shit, whatever. Mules, I mean, even the sound of the word, it sounds gross. Mules, it sounds gross. It sounds like moist. Even worse than moist, it's mules. Ugh, 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 ugh. But mules are very fascinating animals. They will work until they're tired, and if they're tired, they stop. No matter how much you try to push them to work more, they will stop. They are stubborn and great at that because that means they know themselves. They do stuff, and then they don't have to do anything when they need to take a break, and that's being honest that you're a human being, or like a mere mortal, or like a mule. But like a horse will work and work and work. If you push a horse to work and work and work, that horse will work until they die. So actually, people who own mules / horses, they prefer to own a mule, even though that mule will be stubborn and stop working for the day. Long term, that mule will stay alive, and that's more effective and more productive than a horse that just does and does and does and does and does and does and does. I've like put post-it notes everywhere saying, I want to be a mule. I want to be a mule. I think another one that's like a general one is that I want to enjoy my everyday life. It might not be sexy all the time, which I'm gonna put a card here. It's not sexy all the time. There is a lot of pain. And the best way I can enjoy my everyday life is if I can do things at not super slow of a pace, but a slower pace than what I'm doing it as. Like, I'm putting all this pressure when I do the dishes, or when I clean, or when I'm with my kid, or the list of things I have to do. I could do that list still, but I don't have to be anxious about it. I don't have to get it done in a quickly manner. I don't have to be the fastest, most productive person to get things done and enjoy the things I'm doing. Be present when I'm doing the dishes. Go slowly, not super slow again, but like a regular pace. Put that pressure off of you so that you're enjoying the moment as opposed to thinking about the future. Last one. So success, what is success to you? Stop taking society's meaning of success, which is, you know, fame, money, beauty, power. You know, that's America's definition of success, and like define your own success. What is success to you? So for me, I value people. I've always valued people. I don't make a lot of money. I don't. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but I didn't feel successful because I was just a stay-at-home wife and I was just a stay-at-home mom. I guess I'm saying that I do the same things I did before, but I believe that I am successful. And that took a little bit of work. It does still take a little bit of work when people judge me for being a stay-at-home mom or feel awkward that I'm a stay-at-home mom. But then I have to remind myself that that's their value, you know? Like, that's not my value. I love that I'm a stay-at-home mom. Not a lot of people have that opportunity. So why can't I just be grateful that I can do that? And it's completely meaningful to me. It doesn't have to be meaningful to you, but it's meaningful to me. So why is that not successful? I don't have the traditional successful life, but I don't need society's validation and society's values to define my meaning, my enoughness, my joy, my everything, my success. Because to me, success is not being erratic and doing. I still see that I work to prove, and I don't want to do that anymore. I think successful life to me would mean being in the moment with my kid, being able to be creative, being able to be calm, to find joy, to be present, to enjoy the journey, right? All those things that bullshit like self-help books tell you to do is kind of true. And I feel like that's very philosophical of how I want to live my life now, in a more relaxed way, not to get to the end, but like enjoying the journey. That I want to enjoy washing dishes. I want to enjoy the mundane things of life. I want to enjoy watching my kid watch TV. I want to enjoy petting my cat, feeling his purrs, feeling his fur, looking into his eyes. God, we're so romance. These are all mundane and also everyday life. I don't want to just be in a rush to get to my goals, and I don't want that to be the meaning of my life. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.